I'm currently out here wandering around the desert. It is quite desolate out here, but very peaceful. I am noticing this little four-wheel drive trail going up this hillside here. So I think I'll go ahead and try to hike up that, see what kind of view I can get from up there. Well, I did manage to make it a little ways up this mountainside. This road comes up quite a ways, kind of plateaus out here in the center. And then that little road ends right here. And then you can see there's a little bit of a path. People have hiked up to this peak here. There's a little stack of stones. That is the high point, so I'm gonna follow this little path up there. See if I can make it to the peak. So far the view is pretty stunning. Just after sitting here for a little bit, soaking it all in, I am feeling dang good about life from up here. My van is parked way down there, probably can't even see it. Very nice from up here. So glad I hiked up here. Alright, I've got my little fold-out grill here set up, using my table as a windscreen here, doing up some chicken. Alright, these things are done. I'm going to leave this thick one on a little bit longer here. Those are looking delicious. I seasoned the crap out of them. Spicy. Yeah. Alright, this chicken turned out awesome. Get it chopped up here for tacos. Some small bits. Got some corn tortillas going over there. Yeah, it's on. That's hot. All right, here we go. Well, we're getting a little bit of rain out here in the Arizona desert. We got a good amount of downpours yesterday as well as today and currently going on. Kind of cleared up. I thought it was done for the day, and then it just started coming down again. So I was able to find some higher ground. Out here in the desert, you do got to watch out with heavy downpours. You can get flash floods very easy. The washes can fill up, and so I went ahead and found some higher ground and found this old concrete pad, which is on public land. Kind of weird, this old broken up piece of concrete up on this hill. So up on higher ground and solid ground, so it can rain as much as it wants. I'll stay here till it clears up. Well, I will say on a day like today when it's raining out, I am very grateful to have a roof over my head and be protected from the elements. It's not that cold today, but it's wet out there, and being in here and dry and comfortable is a very, very good feeling. You know, I put a lot of work into this little van to make it comfortable, a little living space for myself. You know, having a bed and a little couch area. I could kick back on a day like today and read a book or watch a movie. Got my little kitchen area to cook up my meals, my little desk area to work on my laptop. It's really awesome. I just really love this little living space I've made for myself. You know, some of the stuff I have in here are total luxury items. They're unnecessary. I could totally live life without them. But the things that I have in here that I've chosen to keep with me and use, they bring me up to a comfort level that works for me, the individual, and that's what's important. I know a lot of people, they try to fit into this cookie cutter preformed lifestyle that's been lived by a bunch of other people, but I'm a firm believer that you should live life the way you want to live, that works for you, and sometimes that means not needing a lot of things. I know people that are a lot more minimalist than me and they're totally happy, and I know people that have a lot more stuff than me and they're totally happy. So I've found a level that works for me, and I think that's really important. I will say, of the luxury items I have, I think my stove, my propane stove, and my 12-volt fridge are probably two of the most valuable to me. I've been using this Camp Chef 2-burner. This is the Everest model propane stove. I keep my refillable propane tank down there, and I use this thing on the daily. I mean, sometimes 3 times a day. It's just totally valuable to me. I like to cook all of my own meals using fresh ingredients, so having the fridge in conjunction with the stove really works out well. And of course, for me, running the fridge involves having solar panels as well. You can run and maintain one of these 12-volt fridges without solar panels if you drive enough, charging off your alternator, but I like to camp for 2 weeks at a time sometimes, so that's not an option for me, so I have solar panels. Some of you may be wondering, well, on a rainy day like today, it is raining currently. Cloud cover, you know, but yet my solar panels are still pulling in power and charging my batteries. I am at 14.3 volts. That means I'm approaching equalization stage, and I'm pulling in 3.1 amps, and it's raining and cloudy. It's just, you know, these solar panels have come a long way over the years, and they're very effective. So even on a rainy day, I can pull in energy and charge my batteries. And it seems right now that I'm pulling in more than I'm using because I'm topped off. It just went up to 14.4 volts, so you know, there are some rainy days where the cloud cover is a lot thicker and I would not be pulling that in, but today that's how it's working. So with that power, I can run this little 12-volt fridge. I'm currently using an IceCo fridge. That's the brand there, IceCo. This is a 50-liter model. It's got enough room for my needs, and you know, it's very good on power, so I'm able to run it 24/7. It cycles on and off on its own, but it's plugged in and turned on 24/7. And that's, you know, again, that is a very valuable luxury item for me because I do enjoy cooking my own meals so much. So very grateful to have that IceCo fridge and the Camp Chef stove there, and of course the solar and battery bank to set it up. So been very happy with that. I've gone through a few fridges over the years. I started out with a small Dometic, the CF18. That conked out on me. Then I switched to a Costway fridge, and that worked out really good. I actually still have it in my possession. It's stored at a family member's house. This IceCo fridge was sent my way, so I'm trying it out, and it seems to be working pretty good. It's a lot quieter than the Costway. The Costway seemed to have a very noisy fan to cool the compressor, so it was this high-pitched kind of whirring whenever it was running, and I'm very sensitive to external noise. A lot of why I'm out here in nature is to get some peace
nice and quiet, and having this machine running loudly on and off all day and night was kind of annoying. So I'm very grateful this ice-cool fridge is a little bit quieter. So just it's been working out really good. So I'd say between the stove, the fridge, and my solar panel setup, those are the items I'm most grateful to have. And yeah, again, just really enjoying van life. I'm going on 6 years now, or beyond 6 years living in a van. This is my second van I've lived in the the latest part of my life. I tried some van life 20 years ago or so, and it didn't work out. I was a little too irresponsible to maintain the lifestyle, but very grateful these days. This life has been working out for me great, and I'm just super happy to be in the position I am in life. Things are going really good for me, and I just try to remain grateful. It's easy for my personality type to not be in that mindset, so I constantly have to monitor myself and remind myself that I've got a very good life and I should be very grateful. So I just wanted to share that little tidbit of information with you guys. I really do hope you're all doing well out there. I appreciate you joining me on this adventure in my life here that's been quite a journey the last 5 years on YouTube. Really appreciate you all. Thanks so much. Take care. Peace.